Hello, everyone. My name is Alexander Makovey, and I will introduce you receive subcontracting services functionality in OneC Drive. Let's start from settings. We go to settings, purchase warehouse menu, and we enable receive subcontracting services option, and enable several subcontractor order issued statuses. So that's it. Now we go to purchases purchases module, and let's generate subcontractor order issued. We have to choose subcontractor. I have empty database. That's why I will generate some data. So I will generate subcontractor, create subcontractor, and I will create product as well. I have to set up price that I will pay to my subcontractor. I need to get 10 pieces of product, and one piece of product will cost me €5, for example. So let's set up in progress status, and let's choose components. We will produce our product from component 1 and component 2. We set up norms of components that are needed to produce 10 pieces of product, and post the document. Actually, we can pre-fill these components from bill of material if we set up, but in my case, I didn't prepare a bill of material in advance, so that's why I don't use it. Just post and close. And we have subcontractor order issue processing workplace. We've got it. And first of all, we need to transfer our components to subcontractor, but we didn't get it in our warehouse yet. That's why we need to buy it. For example, we need to get it somehow. For example, got 100 of them. So now I can transfer some components to subcontractor. That's why I press generate good issue button for that. Post and close. We have some reports. Now we can see that we ordered 10 pieces of product, and we didn't receive anything yet. And also we can see components that it was required. We can see quantity of components that required to send to our subcontractor, and we can see that we already transferred those in this report. Let's go back to our workplace. And we can see production order in some tabs that are related to operations that we can accomplish right now. For example, we can get components back, and that's why we can see this order in here. And we can also get finished products from our subcontractor. And we can see subcontractor order in here because we didn't get product receipt yet. It's in our process we can generate invoice after all products will be come to our warehouse. So let's generate goods receipt for finished product. We will get it to our main warehouse, and now we can register in invoice. But let's see what we've got in our reports. So companies are still transferred, and we can see that we received some products. And let's generate one more report, cost of goods produced by subcontractor report. We see nothing because we not generate cost of our finished product yet. In our scheme, we generate cost of goods produced by subcontractors when we post subcontractor invoice received. And let's generate subcontractor invoice receipt by this button. That's it. And now we can see costs that of our finished products. We can see that cost of our finished product was combined from cost of subcontractor services and costs of components. Let's see other reports. So now we can see that we are done with this. And what about components? We can see that our components are consumed. Consuming of components was approved by subcontractor invoice received. And now we can see that our products come to available stock. We can see also stock statement report. That we can see that subcontractor invoice received combined cost and goods received combined quantity of the product, and we can see that unit cost is 24. That's it with this functionality. Thank you very much.